more immediate attention is the Daisy Model 94 that I got. I took the Model 94 apart. It has recently worked slightly, but it had lost all of its power. What I've discovered is that there's an air. It's very similar. There's a spring in here, and there's an air tube. And when you compress the spring, when you cock it, this air tube moves back. And in my Daisy Model 94, when I cocked it, that air tube did not retract at all. So, but I was compressing the spring. I could see through the oil hole. I could tell the spring was moving. I could feel the spring was moving. And when I shot it, it sounded like it was working, but it would not even it wouldn't even push a BB out of the gun. Now, what I do know is if we take this thing apart, there's a spring in here. The BB rides down in here and drops down. Well, I've got one. BB drops down in there, goes into the hole, and, well, shouldn't drop out. Goes into the hole, and it will not come out the barrel because it's held in position by this little spring. So when the air tube comes in here, let's put it in here. When the air tube comes in here, when you fire the gun, the air tube comes forward. And at the same time, compressed air is being forced through here. So the air tube gives the BB a little bit of a push, but the main thrust is from the air coming through here. Okay, like so. Well, when I put this in here, the air tube is already sticking out. So what happens is when I put this in, the air tube dislodges the BB, pushes it past the spring, and whoop, there she goes. It rolls right out the barrel. That was my first, that was the first clue that I had something wrong in here. So I've got the barrel out. It looks like it's in really good condition. I try to take pretty good care of my equipment, keep it oiled, even though I haven't been using it for all these years. I don't think we can see down, well, I'll try to get a picture looking down in there. As soon as I get my spring compressor tool built, which I'm going to build out of this 1/8" steel rod, I'll be able to compress this. Now, these two are different. But the main point is you've got to push on this one. That pushes it. This is a little bit different. It's got a little stop here that pushes up against the spring, sort of like this thing does. And once I get this out, I'll be able to pull the spring and air. Well, I'll be able to pull the spring and theoretically the air tube out. I got some feeling the air tube ain't going to come out when I pull the spring out, just because when I compress the spring, the air tube stays in position. So, all right. Anyway, I've got the trigger, got the spring, I've got everything I need here. So hopefully remove the spring, figure out why the air tube isn't moving, inspect the seals, most likely replace the 70-year-old seals and in this gun, and put her back together, and I should have a functioning 1957 Daisy Model 94 Red Ryder Carbine in action again.